I would like to thank Iyabo for a wonderful facilitation. Went so well. I learned a lot of new things. I got to understand some things about risk and the levels and elements of risk, and the list goes on. So I would like to ask my fellow Scrum Masters, what lessons learned, things that they have gained from the facilitation for today, and to not waste much time, I would like to pick, I'll call by name so that save time. So first, who is HP Swift? Please, can you tell us what you gained today from today's facilitation? Thank you. HP Swift.
Otumba Sonny. He always comes in with HP Swift.
Please, can you tell us what you gained today?
Otumba Sonny, is you they are calling?
Okay. So
It's just getting the memo. Otumba Sonny.
Okay.
Unmute yourself.
Oh, okay.
So, okay, let me go again, right?
Yes, please.
For today's facilitation, what were you able to pick up? What were you able to learn? Were you able to learn new things? Were you able to develop new skills? What did you get from today's class? Thank you.
Oh, okay. Hi, everyone. I think I had the opportunity to learn about event planning. I mean, during the breakout section, I learned a lot. I mean, how we can manage risk, and then there are a few things that I learned that I want to also apply in my business about risk management. I mean, there was a lady that spoke, I can't remember her name. I mean, I think I just thought of it that I will go back to this section and then take note of a few things she said, which I noticed my staffs have been making mistakes on, especially when it comes to risk management and all that. Recently, was it last week, one of my cars in the office had a terrible accident, and I realized that the staff had not come to work. The car is nowhere to be found, and then she's homesick and all of that. So there are a few things I learned that I would just put in place that I would have avoided all of this, So that's my take home for tonight.
Okay, wonderful. Okay, I would like to call somebody else to participate. And okay, so I will call on Kobe Okafor. Can you please tell us what you learned today? You gained any extra knowledge? Thank you.
Yes, I did. So the highlights of today from what I learned was about risks and also understanding their different. First was understanding that there are different levels of like stakeholders that you will, and different types of information that you pass through stakeholders in a project. The second thing was understanding the importance of assessing risk and also like risks that may appear in a project, and also finding ways to mitigate the risk after assessing the risk. The last thing that was sort of new to me was I can't remember the word, but it was something about I have to go through my notes, but it was something about when you are working on, I think it was something like when you're working on a project, then you they add onto it. I can't remember the word exactly.
Okay, just describe it. Just describe.
Basically, when we're working on a project or a given task, and let's say they tell you to add something like additional stuff to the project when you have already started working on the project.
Okay, the change.
Scope
Yeah?
script.
Yes.
Scope script.
Yeah.
Yes.
Scope script.
Scope, is it scope screen or
Scope script.
Yeah, CRIP, CREP.
Scope script.
CRIP. Yeah.
Yes, thank you. So that was actually new to me. So,
Oh,
yeah.
beautiful. Lovely. All right. So the third person, Nazo, who's Nazo, please come online this time, like on video. Let's see your face so that you can communicate better. So what's your highlight for today? Please share with us. Thank you. Nazo. Who is Nazo, please? Hello. Okay, then. If Nazo is not online already, for us to save time, I'll move to somebody else. Okay, I'll go to Mrs. Iyabo Mosaku.
Yeah. That will be the last person for tonight.
Yes, please. So can we see you on camera and let us know what your highlight for today is? Thank you.
Thank you very much. Good evening, everybody. Good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, if you can hear me,
Good
thank
evening.
you. Yes, my takeaway for today is actually for me too on the types of project risks. That is a major project risk, which we have the scope creep. Kubindi already mentioned it, which has to do with what the project delivers, and that if there is any change in the initial agreement, it could really disrupt a lot of things. Then the budget creep, the communication issues, the lack of clarity, and the poor scheduling, as well as the performance risk. What actually made me to really understand this type of risk is the fact that we were able to incorporate it during the team assignment, which we presented. So it became clearer when we were discussing the group assignment. So for me, that's my takeaway for today. Thank you.
Lovely. So that was a beautiful one from people here. So I think someone has been nominated for the icebreaker for the next class. I think Lento.
Yep.
Okay. So is it in my purview to nominate someone else for the debriefing?
Absolutely. As our Scrum Master for tonight.
All right. So in this light, I would like to nominate Grace El Shalomi. Grace, I'd like to nominate Grace for the next debriefing session for the next class.
The retrospective session.
Yes.
Yep.
So Grace, are you there? Can you say aye?
Is she on the call?
I don't know.
Looking to integrate
She is,
legally in the
actually.
United States.
Grace,
Okay.
kindly
Yeah.
confirm or
Please,
Options.
kindly accept or unaccept
Best permanent
so that we
residence.
can wrap up the session.
okay, to
National-
save time, let me
Wait.
nominate someone else.
I'm attorney
I'll
from
nominate Gbemi Odetunde. Please confirm by saying aye.
Hi.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. So thank you. On this note, I'd like to hand over back to Lento. Thank you very much, everybody.
My sincere thanks to you, to our Scrum Master tonight,
Awesome,
and
awesome.
everyone. Who said awesome? Oh yeah, give him feedback.
Right. So Ola, very nice one. Confidence-wise, love the way you moved through the room, calling people to get involved. As much as is possible, let's make it more interactive and not mechanical. I know you're still learning, but then again, it can only get better. But for first time, quite frankly, I've got no complaints. All starts to you. To all the people that shied away, I know where you live,
Thank
and
you.
I'm coming to your house. So you can hide, but you can't hide forever. Nazo, you owe us one, and yeah, well done, Mrs. Mosaku. That was very, very good. But yeah, well done, folks, well done.
Thank you.
Oh, our Chief Scrum Master has said it. There's no need to say anything. I look forward to seeing you in class bright and early on Friday. And we'll have a session for the business case on Saturday. Thank you for being amazing crew. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you. Bye.
Please
Thank
open that
you.
video. Okpa, please open that link and put it in their repository.
Yeah.
So
So
that-
sorry. Before I forget, I posted some links and a video.
That's
in
why I
the-
told Okpa to
Yeah.
download it. I don't know if Richard is here. Okpa,
So even before Okwe does download them, just copy them and try and watch them in your own at your own convenience. You will notice that some of those links, the first one talks about how retrospectives can be done. Like I said, there will be quite a lot of self education that would have to be done. But also, I sent you a video. That video actually, the reason I like it is you will see some core concepts. It's by a university in Singapore. They were developing some software or products rather, and they were able to use Scrum, but they decided to do the video to now teach people how it works. So it's elementary, but it's quite self-explanatory. So please watch the video. I think it's about less than 10 minutes even. So I'm sure you'll find some value in it. And yeah, let's keep working.
Thank you.
thank you, Rockstar.
Thank you.
Thank
See you.
Good night, everyone.
On Friday.
Thank you. Good night,
Bye.
everyone.
Have your daily scrum,
Goodbye.
please. Have your daily scrum,
Thank
and
you.
we'll see the practical session. Have a good evening. Bye.